Hey there, it's Fight here with a quick opinion piece on the I Am checklist, something that Kevin Feige is using every day to run his seven-figure business. But before we go in, let's have a look at the current exchange rate of the North Korean won to a Bitcoin. Wow, almost 10 million. Well, there you go. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I Am checklist. All right. Kidding aside, I want to point out something here. It's cool, isn't it? I want to point out something. You didn't even ask for it. I do apologize. I've been out for a long ride and it is cold here, so my brain's either super cooled or just super frozen. What you've got in the I Am checklist is 18 printable PDF spreadsheets and online forms, and there's a whole lot of good stuff. So you can, check the list for a product idea and check the, tick boxes. I mean, it's like here, tick, 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 tick. Very cool, very cool. And when I saw this, I thought, okay, this is very cool when you have a seven-figure business. But it is not cool or useful in any way, shape, or form if you don't have a seven-figure business. Because at the end of the day, it's going to overwhelm you. Like, all these tick boxes here, each tick box is likely to be one of those things where you go, oh, for crying out loud. I guess this is so acute in my mind because it's tax time here. And I spent all bloody day before the bicycle ride, the cooling one, the cool me down bike ride, looking for all kinds of stupid tax numbers and like insurance numbers and the kids' health insurance numbers. Like, oh, for crying out loud. They have all this stuff. I mean, it's in their computer. They just need to press a button. But no, I need to fill it in again and again and again. So the annoying thing is every time you encounter one of these stupid numbers on that tax form, you go, oh, God, I'm just going to go and make myself a cup of tea. Or, oh, God, I'm going to go and ride my bike. And the same happens here. If none of this is bread and butter stuff you do all day long, every single box is just going to be, oh my God, let me go and make another cup of tea or go and ride my bike. So as good as it is, I would say for most people it's a no because, well, realistically, do you have all these bits in place? I mean, if you have a product and a sales funnel and you've done your graphics and you've set up your sales platform and you've got your membership area and the only thing you want to do is basically acquire some JVs, then yeah, you go and get this here or you get this one and maybe these 4 checklists and then work on those. But to try the whole thing, having nothing and then having to do all of this, yeah, forget it. You forget it for several reasons, and the important one, okay, I'm going to put the joking aside now. The big problem I keep seeing in the marketplace is that people go, well, here I am, let's pretend this is a sequential process. You first have to do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then at the end, you go all the way to the bottom, and here, and here, and here, and here, and then finally you get to this thing, and that's where you make money. That's how most people approach this thing, and they go and create an avatar, and then they go and create the $1 million message, and then they create a USP, and then they create an offer, and then they create a landing page, and then they create a follow-up sequence, and they create blah 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 blah, without ever knowing if anyone at the very end here, which is then basically traffic hitting your offer, is actually interested in the very first thing. Whether you, for example, got your avatar right, this thing in the beginning. I'm using different names now, but you get the idea. You don't know before getting to the last point if anyone is actually interested in this product idea. And that's why if you're starting with a blank screen and you want to do all of this, it is the most inefficient way or ineffective way. And I'm not saying, not at all, by the way, that Kevin is suggesting that you should be doing this. Not at all. This is a valuable resource for someone who has a lot of these pieces in place and needs to plug some holes. But unfortunately, a lot of other people approach creating a product and selling it in the marketplace in this fashion. Oh, I come up with my avatar and I come up. Okay, so not the only. It is cool for those who have holes to plug as opposed to wanting to do everything. The other thing is if you are interested in done-for-you marketing funnels. So basically they've got an upsell, either 6 for $37 or 4 for $17. I mean, this looks like a pretty good deal here, right? 4 ready-made marketing funnels. That is, and now my brain is frozen. Alexa, what's 17 by 4? And you get the idea. It's not very much. per complete marketing funnel. I mean, that's ridiculously cheap. So that might be something worth looking at, because then once you've got that in place, hey, you can go and take any of these and, for example, look at JVs or look at whatever, Facebook ads, or do sales video, or whatever you want to do. The little bits you want to add in. I'd always be tempted to say, Kevin, turn this around. Like, have these at the front, done for you marketing funnels, and have the checklist on the back end. Well, there you go. Anyway, hope you get something out of this. I really have to stick my head in another hot cup of tea. Alrighty, cheers, bye.